Ever been afraid to travel because you're scared what might happen to you in another country? Well, I'm still alive and I've had plenty of bad things happen to me. So, I have a solution for you. Hi, welcome back to Mundo, the travel show where I tell you stories about cool things I did so that you will tell other people and then everyone will be jealous of me. So today we're going to be talking about travel horror stories. Now I'm using the word horror very lightly. Nothing that has happened to me has truly been that horrible. What can I say? I'm a lucky gal. But I have had some unfortunate things happen to me in other countries that haven't been ideal, especially when I'm away from my family, a working phone, money. And let me preface this by saying bad things can happen to you anywhere. It just sometimes is scarier when you're far away from home. Look at my shirt. If this is like funny, maybe I'll do more of these, but I thought I'd just start with one horror story and we can snowball from there. Maybe this will be my claim to fame. Telling dumb stories that happened to me when I was being dumb in other countries. Now some of you are really nervous to travel because you might be scared that you might get separated from people and end up with a stranger in kind of a dangerous situation. And let me tell you, this has happened to me. Everything worked out. Obviously I'm here making this video, so everything was a-okay in the end. But let me tell this frightening tale. You guys are gonna be spooked out. Did you hear that? I said spooked out, all of a sudden there was this like huge like crunching noise. Anyway, ghosts aren't real. So get yourself a 40 and settle down for this one. That will be revealed why later. I went to Ireland almost 2 years ago with my good friend Alex, and she's super awesome. We're like best friends forever. So we planned this trip to Ireland. We're going to Belfast and going to Dublin. I am providing way too much information here. Let me skip ahead. We're in Belfast. We're at a hostel. Never been to a hostel. We're both about 21. I don't know if that's correct, but we were young. So we're hanging out, getting to know people at the hostel, and every night at this place, all the staff members, or like a couple of them, take like everyone who wants to go out to like local bar or like, you know, club, whatever, to like show people like where's the hot spots, show you how to be cool and be in Ireland. First night we get there, we meet a bunch of people, we go out to like this really like casual bar, and it's super fun, like we're just dancing, super fun, met some cool people, awesome. So the next day we go out, do our thing all day, we get back, we're really like tired and sweaty, and they're like, oh, you guys want to come out with us? We're leaving in like 10 minutes to go out. And me and her like, why not? We're only in Belfast once. We're only 21 once. We want our life to be like a movie and meet cool people and do awesome things all the time. We're exhausted. But we're like, of course we're gonna go. We're fun and cool and hip and not tired at all. So we don't even have time to change. I have like my travel backpack on. Alex is in her like zip up North Face. I remember I was wearing a red chunky sweater and just a pair of like black jeans and like big heavy like walking boots. Which in retrospect, I'm like, why did I even have those boots? Because I looked like freaking Frankenstein. Freaking making thunder prints all over the place. Thunder prints isn't a word. Anyways, we go out to this club, we're standing in line, everyone's getting stamps on their hands, and we're waiting in line, and we start to like notice the people coming in. And they're like girls in like short dresses, you know, they got everything out, and they're like ready to like bump, and like dudes are all like fresh to death, got their like, guys all look the same when they go to clubs, let's be honest. And me and Alex are like face beat from wind, sweater, backpack, looking fools, and we're like, oh, this place is like a club. We were not aware. So we get inside, we're already feeling pretty out of place, me looking like Dora the Explorer, and she kind of looks like a poster child for like wind. Sorry Alex, you always look really pretty. The guys we were with, the guys from the hostel who were like leading the expedition, were like, oh, you guys should go order the special at the bar. And we're like, well, what's the special? And they're like, we don't know, it's the special. I'm like, I know you're not supposed to let a dude like buy you a drink and bring it to you, but are you like allowed to like let him tell you what to order and then order it yourself? So it's like the special like, hey bartender, help me out, and trying to date rape this girl. But regardless, the two naive little children go up to the bar and order the special. And what I was really hoping would happen is like the bartender would like sink down into the floor and like come up with like these two like drinks, like put them on the table and be like, no charge ladies, you said the magic password. But he didn't. Instead, he pulls up 2 40s of Stella. This is the special. And it was like $3. Needless to say, we're having a great time. We're drinking our 40s. In my mind, the only people who drink 40s are like people who've like given up. Or like you're playing like Edward 40 Hands. Or like you're like a Hispanic gangster in like Miami. I was like, shoot, I don't need any more beer for the rest of the night. We are set. Alex and I proceed to explore this club. There are 3 levels that we were not aware of from the outside because it did not look that big. Everyone is in nice club clothes and we're looking like 2 little banditos with our homeboy beer. We're dancing, we're having a good time, you know, we're getting to know all these people. We're dancing with the guys from the hostel, which I don't even know if it's allowed. But we realized nobody dances like how Americans dance at clubs, which I don't know if that's an Irish thing or European thing or what the heck it is. No one was actually dancing, they were just standing around making out. And I was like, shoot baby, if that's what you want to do, you like do your thing, I don't care. I got the disco light, so I'm just gonna kill it. Alex and I throw our coats in a corner and I proceed to dance in my sweater and my backpack, you know, just having a grand old time. It gets late, we're tired, we're sweating because we're wrapped in layers of clothing that we had on all day. And so we say, we're tired, let's bounce. I say, I'm gonna go grab the coats, and I turn around, go to the corner where our coats are, obviously very classy, grab our coats, I gather up the people we're with, I say we're going, and they're like, we are too. I look around, and Alex is not there. She's gone. And I start to panic, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. You know, like a classy amount of panic where like no one can read it yet. It's just registering inside of you and hasn't gotten to your eyes yet. Where'd Alex go? And everyone goes, I don't know. And I go, great. All of you freaking Australian hipsters are no help. So I say, I'm gonna check the bathroom. She probably went to the bathroom, NBD, gonna find the girl. So, you know, walk up to the bathroom, go inside, I yell, Alex. No response, I yell, Alex. No response, I scream, Alex. And nothing. Then I proceed to go through the entire bathroom, check all the stalls. I don't find Alex. We've been drinking, it's been a long day, we're both very tired. I was like, what if she met somebody and went downstairs with them and now she's kidnapped and now she's dead and now I'm gonna have to file a missing persons report in a foreign country and tell her parents that I lost their daughter and it's my fault because I didn't stop the monster from getting her. This is all just running through my head, I didn't say any of this out loud and I seemed very calm and collected. So I come out of the bathroom and I say to them, I don't know where she is. You guys are gonna help me. So we start to look for her. We scour the dance floor. We check the balconies. I go upstairs to the VIP like only lounge, which is mainly just a bunch of people like making out hardcore. And I even stayed up there for a second just to check if she was like one of the couples. We go down to the lower level, check the bar, check the people, check the bathrooms. Nothing. Cannot find this girl. And panic is starting to overcome me. It's in my eyes now, and like in my mouth, in my fingers, in my hair, and every muscle in my body. Also, just as a side note, this place had no elevator, so we were running the 3 stories up and down over and over again. Talk about cardio. But I didn't even care because I had that like mom type of adrenaline where you just like can lift a car over your head. I knew we shouldn't have ordered the special because that was code for like, oh yo, all the killers in Belfast, come get these 2 dumb American girls who fell for the ordering the Stella trick. Mind you, we can't use our phones. We didn't have a foreign plan, nor did we want to pay for one. And because of that fact, we didn't bring them with us many places. Lesson learned. So after checking every inch of this place like a billion times, I am staring at these 2 dudes going, I don't know what happened to my friend. Only thing I can think is that she got into a cab or somebody took her into a cab with somebody else and now she has disappeared and I will never see my friend again. I could see the Lifetime movie now. So I look at the two guys and I go, I guess we gotta check outside, because I have no idea where else she could be. And I swear on my life, it was the second I said that Alex came up behind me and I lost my mind. Let me reenact our conversation. I go, where were you? And then she goes, where were you? I was looking for you. I was looking for you. And it went back and forth like that for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. And then finally she was like, I went to the bathroom and I told you. It was like too loud in there for me to hear anything, so I didn't hear her. And when I went and yelled Alex into the bathroom, it was too loud in there and she couldn't hear me. So we were mad for 5 seconds, but then very grateful that we had found each other again. And then we proceeded to race home and have a wonderful night and stay up till like 4 in the morning talking with a bunch of people that we met at this place, and it was amazing. The moral of the story is, have a plan in place when you go somewhere new, that if you lose each other, you can somehow find each other again. Like Alex and I were like, hey, maybe next time we do this, if we get separated, let's promise each other we are not gonna leave the club, so we know that the other one's in the club somewhere, no matter what. And either get a foreign phone plan, or in an emergency situation, have your phone on you and just take it off airplane mode and call each other. Finding your friend kind of takes precedent over an expensive phone bill. Thanks for watching Storytime with Isa. I hope you guys liked that one. If you did, please tell me. If it was good, I will do more of these. I have a billion stories of weird stuff that have happened to me in other countries and ways to prevent those bad things from happening. But what I don't want to happen is for you guys to feel like traveling is too scary and you shouldn't do it. I've had this and other things happen to me in foreign countries and it's always turned out okay. Just make sure you're being smart. Don't drink too much. Don't give out your phone number. Make sure you order your own drinks. Don't go home with anybody. It's like the rules you follow at home, but maybe a slightly stricter version. You're in a new place, you're with unfamiliar people. The bouncer's not your boy, the bartender isn't your best friend, but that shouldn't prevent you from doing new and exciting things. Like my dad always says, bad things can happen to you anywhere. Whether you're in your house or across the world, something bad might happen. That's just the world we live in, and it shouldn't be an excuse not to do new things. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below what has been your experience in foreign clubs, and has there been anything worse that happened to you? In all honesty, this is not that bad of a story. It was one scary moment and it was over. As always, I hope to see you guys out in this messy world someday, but until then, keep traveling. Bye!